Hello YouTube family, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Sharita and welcome. And in today's video, we are going to get into chocolate fragrances. I know, like girl, why would you want to smell like chocolate? Let me tell you, there is no better thing to smell like than a box of Godiva chocolates, all right? So these fragrances, we have actually a good range. If you're not into just super fruity gourmands, I got something for you. If you're into more unisex scents, or if you're a guy watching this, you want a chocolate, I got something for you. If you want a full-on gourmand like snack mode, I got you covered. So without further ado, let's jump right into today's video. All right, so of course layering is just what we do, okay? It's just commonplace. And I know it can be really difficult to find a great chocolate scent combo, but I have found one. So as far as what I like to shower with first, I love using the hot cocoa body wash from Philosophy. And after I'm out the shower, I go in with the Mason Tahiti Vicious Cacao body lotion. This smells really fragrant. It smells really good. And like I said, it's just hard to find like a chocolate body product that really gives a wonderful chocolate vibe and that layers with a lot of other chocolate fragrances. Normally I would have had to just use like a vanilla or something just to kind of accent the chocolate, but it is nice to have a full-on chocolate body lotion. Let's start with something. It's got like a little chocolate-esque quality to it. It is a note featured in the fragrance, but this is very soft and feminine and powdery. And I mean, this could literally be like a signature scent for someone. Like, that's how easily wearable it is. It's not full-on gourmand, even though it's got that chocolate touch to it. And this is going to be Green Butterfly by the House of Byron Parfums. So if you found fragrances like your Mancera's Choco Violet to be just a little bit too much, then I think that you would like this take on, you know, your chocolate and purple floral. So this one features the iris note, but it's also got some dark chocolate and citruses, orange blossom at the top. And in the mid, you have aldehydes, you have white musk, you've got a little touch of suede, doesn't come off leathery at all, vanilla jasmine. Then the base is rounded off with some sandalwood, vetiver, patchouli, and some additional woody notes. But essentially, you're going to smell very, it's almost like ethereal chocolate. That's what I get because it's so feminine and powdery. Dark chocolate is there, but it's not overwhelming the scent. You don't smell this and think that you smell like a snack. It's not overtaking the scent, though you definitely get that touch of dark chocolate. So again, if you love feminine, if you love powdery fragrances, but you want something that has a little, you know, a little chocolate edge to it, then I think this would be perfect. Or if you're new to chocolate, you don't want to just go full on, you know, pedal to the metal gourmand, then I think this would be beautiful. Again, so feminine and powdery and light wearing that it could be a signature scent. If you want to smell like this every day, you absolutely could. I think this is a beautiful fragrance. Again, this one is Green Butterfly from the House of Byron Parfums. Next up is going to be one that is just classy, honey. It's classy, but it's definitely chocolate, and that's okay. All right, so we're going to talk about Guerlain's FÉVE Gourmand, and this is, it's basically like your Gourmand Coquine, but for 2023, 2024, right? They have pretty much added a couple notes in there that make it perform a little better, a little better, like as far as the projection. However, it is still very Guerlain scent bubble, very classy fragrance. It's not going to be loud. Most Guerlains are not beast mode, loud fragrances, announce your presence. They are much more about refinement, class, very French, okay? So with that being said, if you want a gourmand that is very, very elegant, then FÉVE Gourmand is the gourmand for you. If you want to, you know, you have a black tie event, okay, but you still in the mood for a gourmand, you can put this on. If you have a date night, perfect. Intimate setting, perfect. And this is a gourmand that's chocolate that you can still wear to work. And not only can you just wear it to work, but it's going to be people peeping ahead over the cubicle trying to comment on how wonderful you smell. So in addition to the cacao that is in here, you also have these gorgeously done spicy notes. Very smooth, nothing punchy or spicy, you know, on the surface. Very well blended, okay? Very well blended. And I think that the rose, the rum, you know, the spicy quality, it is just blended to perfection, because what you're getting is a gorgeous refined chocolate rose that is almost, it's almost got like this air of sophistication and seduction to it. That is what FÉVE Gourmand gives. Maybe where it's just slightly more substantial, but they did not mess with the smell of our beloved Gourmand cocaine. So excited that they brought this back. But I find that this is a beautiful chocolate fragrance, and also one that layers very beautifully with other vanillas and other guirlands in your collection. So if you love rose, if you love chocolate, you want something just a little boozy, but again, very refined, FÉVE Gourmand is the one for you. All right, let's get into something that is very unisex, and some may even think this one is masculine, but this smells so exquisite to me. I literally cannot. So this is CHOCO EXCLUSIF, and this is from Vive Parfums. So this one features notes of coffee and dark chocolate, but you have this beautiful, bright, citrusy opening, blood orange bergamot, okay? Blood orange bergamot, but immediately, you know, you're starting to get these gorgeously dark, rich chocolate nuances. And the coffee, it's there, but it doesn't come off as like anything like overly coffee, like a drink or a cappuccino. It's very much so like dark roast coffee beans with the dark chocolate. Very dark, mysterious, sensual. Okay, that is how I would describe CHOCO EXCLUSIF. In the base, you have notes of pancakes and Madagascar vanilla, and you also have maple sap. Now, the maple sap may scare you, but I don't get pancakes and syrup when I smell this. I smell something sweet. I smell something really delectable, a little irresistible, but it's not coming off as something like pancakes and syrup, because to me, in my mind, that combination isn't anything I physically want to smell like. But this, I want to smell like, okay? So dark chocolate is very sweet. You got the vanilla, but I find that with the coffee, it's just something that really gives it a very bold, slightly masculine in quality. So if you found that your typical chocolate fragrances are too feminine leaning, maybe a little too sweet, you want something that is a little bolder, you know, that is perfect, you know, for the guy in your life for sure. But if you're a female that really does like those more unisex leaning fragrances, you don't want to smell like straight up food. You don't want to smell like maybe Nutella spread that we're about to talk about next. You want something that is really sophisticated, but chocolate, okay? I will put these in like, this is like his and hers, his and hers. So this is going to be your very sophisticated chocolate. It really is, but you still have those gourmand touches, but you wouldn't know, okay? You wouldn't know unless someone told you. I'm not really getting pancakes and maple syrup. I'm getting sexual chocolate. That is what I'm getting from CHOCO EXCLUSIF, and I was pleasantly surprised by this one. And Viva More just knocking them out the park. Okay, we already got Navitus with all these delicious gourmands. Now here come Viva More taking more coins from our pockets, because this one, I think they did a fabulous job. But again, I think you do have to like those more unisex leaning fragrances, but beautiful gourmand nonetheless. Now, the next two I want to talk about together. I love them both, but they are very similar in smell to me and to my nose. There are some differences, but I just want to kind of go over both because they are reminiscent of each other, but I feel like you really only need one, okay? You don't need both. I need both because I'm going to wear the heck out of both of these, but you probably don't need both, all right? So let's talk about one of my favorite chocolate fragrances, period, and that is going to be We Plus. We Plus is your graham cracker. It is chocolate, and it is marshmallow. And you really will smell like a delicious s'more. You are camping, okay? Y'all have made y'all s'mores, and that is what you're smelling like. Like, simply put, that is what you smell like. And it smells very foodie gourmand, but it's so delicious, and it's not too over the top. It's not too sweet. It's balanced beautifully. In this house, they just know how to do gourmands. I think majority of the fragrance are gourmands, and you can just tell that this is what they love. This is their passion, and they know what they're doing. And these are like 80 some odd dollars, I think, for you know, the full size bottles. So worth it because this performs. This garners me so many compliments. It doesn't have vanilla listed per se, but I do get a good vanilla presence from this. I get so much delicious milk chocolate, and I get this cookie marshmallow thing, and it is so delicious, and I cannot like speak highly enough of We Plus. But this one came out and I was instantly like, okay, I need it. Finally came back in stock. Got Juicettes Le Gourmand, and I ain't complaining about a thing. Now, both very chocolatey. Both have, this has got the toast, but this has got graham cracker. So the way they go into their own little territories is this one has definitely got your hazelnut nuttiness. And I think this is just something just a little drier, where I feel like this is definitely like all milk chocolate goodness. This one, maybe we're talking about like a chocolate truffle, okay? Just a little drier. Maybe we're just talking about like a dark cocoa powder. But it does feature the chocolate. It does feature hazelnut spread, and you are getting chocolate hazelnut. You really do smell like Nutella on toast. And I know you're saying, who wants to smell like that? Girl, you want to smell like this. Trust me. If you love gourmands and you're afraid to just dip your toe into the chocolate pond, just go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get it, because it ain't gonna be no turning back. Once you put this on and people smell this on you and you start getting the compliments, like, because they ain't never smelled nothing like this. They have not. You're going to go down the chocolate rabbit hole like I have done over the past year or so. So Le Gourmand is very delicious. It's very irresistible. Definitely a good performing chocolate fragrance, which my other Juicettes I really don't find to be the best performing. They're both vanilla based, my other ones, and maybe that's why vanillas are not usually the longest lasting fragrances. But this one, I find that this chocolate, it just sits on my skin and clothes beautifully all day. Again, a little drier take on something like this, but I think they are equally just so delicious. This one probably the performance a little bit better, but a little bit sweeter. Not the nutty vibe that you get from this. So if you are just not a nutty girl, you want something in this vein, go with the We Plus. If you love the idea of a chocolate Nutella spread on buttery toast, get your Le Gourmand. Yeah, so I think discount codes should be available for your Viva More for sure. You get 20% off, okay? So 20% off, that's a lot. You can get a whole 100 ml for about $100 with a 20% discount. Check the description box for details. I also do have a discount code for buyer and Parfums, so again, it will be linked below. And Lucky Scent, both of these will be available at Lucky Scent, 10% off with my discount code. I wish I could. I wish I could give you a discount on Guerlain, but honey, we can't, okay? I'm always having to pay full price for their perfumes, but you know what? They're worth it, and I ain't complaining about it. All right, so you guys, that is our video for today. Drop me a list below and let me know some of your favorite chocolate fragrances. This is the time to pull them out, to wear them, to smell like a snack. I love it. Okay, so be sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure notification bell is turned on and set to all. And last but not least, if you found any value in the content, give the video a big thumbs up. It helps me to grow here on YouTube. Thank you all for the love, the support that you have continued to show me. I love you all, and I'll catch you on the next one.